Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you the benefits and why you should become an entrepreneur. Before I get started, I actually want you to think, who's the wealthiest person around you? Do they own their own business or do they have a job? 9 times out of 10, they're gonna own their own business, right? So these are my favorite 3 benefits for you to become an entrepreneur. The first one, you cannot be fired, replaced, or your position cannot be eliminated. That one touches really close to home. It happened to us when 2008 happened, for those of you that were in the US when that happened. My better half, it didn't matter how hard she worked, she was replaceable. Imagine you show up to work one morning and they say, we're looking out for our bottom line, not you, so we're actually going to be eliminating your position. That's tough news to swallow, right? We've been through there. You don't have to worry about that if you're an entrepreneur, right? Number 2 is you actually control when you get a raise, right? All you need to do is grow your business. You grow your business, you get a raise. How awesome is that? Number 3, you control when you go on vacations, right? Actually, I don't feel that I have a need to vacate my life because I control my time and when I do what I do. I'm doing it because I love it. Makes sense? Do you have that opportunity? All I gotta do is call one person, and it's myself. Hey Lorena, I think it makes sense for you to take a vacation. I think that's a great idea too. Like, let's take a vacation, right? So those are the 3 benefits. Now, in order for you to be successful at being an entrepreneur, you actually have 3 things in place. By the way, I'm not saying that you should stop and quit your job and do that. Becoming an entrepreneur is a process of growth and development. So make sure, right, that you are slowly but surely growing. The benefit is that you can start on a part-time basis. Number 1 is actually make sure that you learn sales. And before you run around and you're like, what is she talking about? You have to. I don't care, even if you don't want to be an entrepreneur, if you just want to have a career and be, I don't know, a scientist or a dentist or whatever, you will get a better income and a better position if you know how to market yourself. Make sense? So make sure that you learn sales. Let me give you an example. You have 2 dentist practices. One of them is making $200,000. The other one is making $1 million. What do you think is the difference? This guy knows how to sell better, or this girl, right? So learn sales, it's important. Study it, right? Number 2 is create a system. What systems do you have in place for cash flow, business system, business pipeline, personal development? Do you have a system for that? Or are you just kind of winging it, right? Make sure that you have systems in place. The best thing that you can do, especially if you're a rookie entrepreneur, plug into a platform that already has a system so that you can get yourself well seasoned in the process, right? Number 3 is you need to make sure that you're in the right industry. And the right industry for you may not be the right industry for another person. I chose financial services. Doesn't have to be you. You have to be passionate about what you do. That is the number 1 rule of success. If you're not gonna be passionate about what you do, guys, I don't care how much money is in the industry, you are not gonna make it. So you have to be passionate, but you also need to make sure that it's an industry that has a need, right? That you have the ability to solve a lot of problems. And by the way, if you can disrupt the industry, you figure out a way to disrupt the industry, that is where real wealth is. Make sense? Guys, what is it that you like about being an entrepreneur? Or what are some of the systems that you have in place? I want to know, what are some of the benefits that you see about becoming an entrepreneur? I want to hear you. What are some of the arguments? So let us know. I look forward to hearing from you. I'll see you next week.